Okay, so yesterday we discussed about the variety. What are the different varieties of data we have? Structured data, semi-structured data, unstructured data. Right. So today we are going to be discussing about the third point, third V, velocity. So when we are talking about velocity, which is going to be like a speed, right? So let me discuss about that today. Okay, so I'll give you a very simple example, guys. Suppose like if we have a data in one database, this is around 10 GB of data or like 1 TB of data. You want to be transfer this data from one database to another database. You want to be transfer the data from one database to another database. So now how much time it will take approximately for transferring this 1 TB data from database 1 to database 2 guys? Approximately it will take, like, obviously it should be based on the configuration, system configuration, right? But on an average, I think if we see around, like, we can say 4 hours or 5 hours or 6 hours approximately, right? So if you see, if it is like a 4 hours, why it is taking 4 hours of time? Why can't within like a half an hour or 1 hour? What might be the problem, guys, here? Anyone, guys? Is the problem with this database or with the data, or other than that anything else? Come on, guys. Okay, so let me go with one simple example so that like this concept is much easier. Suppose if you have one movie theater, okay, around 100 seats are there here. Okay, here 100 people are waiting. People are waiting. This is okay. Then how much time it will take to fill up this theater, guys? Approximately, we can say, approximately I'm saying it 20 minutes. Again, after the movie completion, if they want to vacate again 20 minutes of time it will take, guys. If you see the both the things here, approximately 40 minutes of time is like wasting for filling it up the theater as well as empty the theater, right? So why it is taking 40 minutes of time? Why can't we in 20 minutes or like other than like 10 minutes? Can anyone guess, guys? Is the problem with this sitting capacity or theater or people or like what else, guys?
It's only one entrance.
Yes, very good. So if you see here, whatever the like entry need to be done for this theater, it should be from this only here. This is the only one entry. So when you're talking about the 100 people here, 100 people are going to be crossing through a single entry. So what happens here? There is no chance to parallel crossing. Sequentially, 100 people are going to be crossing. That is the major problem here. Suppose like generally people are saying like if like 10 members are there, like 50 seating capacity, then it is much faster. So obviously, but when it comes to like even 200 people or 300 people, even sometimes like if you go with very some function halls, like thousands of people will be there. At the same time, they are going to be vacating it. So what might be the problem here? The major thing is that way that like that way how you are going to be implementing it, right? So instead of going with a single door, theaters generally we can have couple of doors. Minimum I think 4 to 6 doors generally. Out of that, 2 doors are for making empty and 2 doors are for filling it up generally. So now we can say the problem is not with the database. Same way here also. The problem is not with this theater or the seats or the people. Clear, guys? So when you are going to be processing the same amount of the data, when you are going to be processing the same amount of the data with multiple doors, what happens here? Instead of taking like a 20 minutes of time to fill it up, 10 minutes you can achieve it. Again, if you want to make it empty, again 10 minutes it will be taking it. So total within 20 minutes of time you can make it empty and as well as you can fill the theater, right? So same thing you can apply here. The problem is not with this database or not with this data. The major problem here is what with the transport layer, whatever you are going to be using here, which is not capable enough to hold 1 TB data at a time and transfer it. So it should be transferred through the streams. Streams are not capable. One second, guys. Yeah, streams are these streams are not capable enough to hold 1 TB data at a time. So this problem we are going to be calling it as a bottleneck problem in our traditional database. Bottleneck problem. What is mean by bottleneck problem, guys? Here. Okay. Suppose here, okay, there are two bottles with the same capacity. Okay. Now